Hey guys, how's it going? Phil here from PRC Taping. Today I'm going to be talking about the Columbia Tools lineup of angle heads. Basically all the sizes they carry, what you can use them for, what I use them for. Yeah, I'm going to get all into that in this quick video. And now Columbia Tools makes a 2-inch, a 2.5 inch, a 3-inch, and a 3.5 inch angle head. And I'm going to basically go through all of those here today. So the first angle head I wanted to go over is the 2.5 inch. This is one of my favorite angle heads. I use this one specifically for when I'm taping. So I will tape the inside corner like I did here. I will roll it out with the Columbia corner roller. And then I will use my 2.5. And what I like about this is it's much smaller than say a 3.5. It fills that tape really, really well. It hides it and it gets you ready for your next coat. So that's what I did here. And yeah, that's why I like using the 2.5. And this one's worked in really nice as well. Columbia also makes a 2-inch angle head, which I don't have on me right now. You can use the 2-inch as well for taping. It would even be better because it's much smaller and it would hide that tape just like this one does. But yes, so it's basically like that, just half an inch smaller. So now we're moving up to the 3-inch angle head. Now this one is going to be the most common size you're going to see people have. I think that's because you can finish with it and you can also tape with it. So again, just like the 2.5, you tape your inside corners, you roll your corner, and then you glaze it out with a 3-inch. Or you can also finish with this in combination with the throttle box and a compound tube. Works really, really well for that. So that is the most common size you're gonna see people have is the 3-inch angle head. Now moving up to the biggest size that Columbia makes in angle heads is the 3.5 inch. This one I use only for finishing the inside corners. I don't use this one for taping. Like I said, I like to use the 2.5, nice and small, fills that bevel in really well. But this one, what this does, it's the 3.5. And you can see I kept the wheels on this one. The other two I didn't, and I'll get to that in a minute. But I like how fanned out this is. It fills that bevel really, really well, and it hides any imperfections into the corner. This one's set very, very tight. I just want a tight skim when I'm doing my last coat on my angles. I use this one in combination with my throttle box, as you've seen maybe in some of the videos. Love this angle head. And that is the 3.5. You can tape with this angle head if you like. You can go wider and then maybe end on a 2.5. It's all personal preference. It's all gonna be dependent on the bevels, the area you're in, the drywall that's being used. And yeah, that's the 3.5 inch angle head right there. So like I mentioned before, I don't have the 2-inch here, but Columbia has the 4 sizes, the 2, the 2.5, the 3, and the 3.5. And they all come with wheels. As you can see, my finishing angle head has wheels on it. And you want to make sure you lube that up good so they slide well. But I like to use the wheels only on my finishing coat. It helps it glide on the wall a little bit better. When I'm taping, this is all personal preference. You can take them off, you can leave them on, but I like to take them off only on my taping. Yeah, as you can see, I have it off of my 3-inch as well. Sometimes I tape with the 3, depending on the board job and all that kind of stuff. But I personally just like to take the wheels off of this one. I like to feel it into the corner a little bit more. And sometimes the wheel would maybe drag a piece of the tape while you're taping, and that won't happen when you just take the wheels off, only when you're taping. But when you're finishing, it works really well. It glides on the wall really nice. Again, just make sure you oil those up well. So these angle heads have a pretty cool feature, and I wanted to show you this. It basically releases the tension. As you can see, there's springs here with little push rods. You push it up, and you take these tension parts here, and you pull them up, and you push it down. Pull them up, and you push it down. And what that does is that releases the tension on your angle head, so it's a tiny bit easier to push. 3.5 inch has it, my 3 doesn't, but because you're using a wider angle head, it might be a little bit harder to push straight out of the gate if it's not worked in, but you can see right there that it's much easier to push. You can do it all the way if you'd like, or you can just pull it off like I normally do. But I just wanted to show you that cool feature that Columbia has on those. So the one thing I get asked a lot is, can you adjust these angle heads for mud flow? The answer is yes. I have all of mine adjusted very differently for mud flow. Again, the 2.5 leaves a little bit more, and the 3.5 is just a really tight skim. Columbia Tools has multiple videos on this. Check out their YouTube for that. The links will be down below. But again, these angle heads can be adjusted, but you want to be careful. You want to watch those videos. You want to make sure you have the proper tools, because small turns go a long way when you're adjusting these angle heads. But yes, you can. So all of the Columbia Tools angle heads are ready to go straight out of the box. Put it on your tool and you're ready to rock. They're all adjusted to leave a very, very minimal amount of mud on the wall for minimal sanding. So like I said in the previous part, if you want to adjust for your own personal preference, but I just want to say that straight out of the box, you can use these and they work really well. This one I actually haven't adjusted. This is a 3.5. It leaves a really, really tight skim, and I've left it factory standard, so that's what I do with this one. Thanks for checking this video out, guys. This is the range of Columbia Tools angle heads from taping all the way to finishing, and I just wanted to mention, these are not only for the pros, you can use these as beginners too. This is a great thing to learn on, and it gives you a very, very precise corner. Thanks for watching, guys.